Good evening, everybody.
Evening all.
She's turning into a copper now. So,
hello.
so it's Alga night, Gala Evening, whichever one you want to call it tonight. So we're doing it with a little bit of a twist this time.
Yeah, so we have said before, but if you're only watching this video for the first time, we were on the MSC Virtuosa back in June, and we did have a little sneaky look at the menu earlier on for tonight's elegant evening, and it is pretty much the same from when we were here in June. We will pop it over the screen of what tonight's menu is. I think a couple of things were different on there.
I think it might have been two. I think all the puddings were the same. The majority of the mains were the same.
The main that I would have again this time will be the same that I've had before, and we want to mix things up for us and for you, so if you then watch both.
So we're going to hit the buffet tonight, see if it's any different, see if they make it a bit fancier for Gala Evening.
Well, that's it, because obviously some of you guys might not be interested in eating in the main restaurant. You might be.
We have had a few comments, people saying we just went to the buffet and stuff, even though it's more casual on MSC. Some people just prefer to go to the buffet.
Yeah, that's it. You never know. We might prefer it, so it'd be nice to compare the two. And then we're just going to see where...
We're going to wing it.
Look, after then, we're just going to see where the evening takes us. You know, there's always like a bit of entertainment on and things like that. Who knows? Won't be too late because we've got to get up early tomorrow morning, but...
Very early morning tomorrow, so plus also the buffet opens half an hour later, so if you wanted an extra half hour around the pool...
Yeah, 6:30 it opens.
So you get an extra 30 minutes enjoying in the hot tubs or jacuzzis or something.
That's very true, Kev.
Yeah, so I think we're all pretty much ready now.
Yeah,
I've got my shoes on. So shall we go up?
Let's go,
So just as we're walking to the buffet, just thought we'd mention, if you watched the last Gala Evening video, we actually sat out just over there on 2 deck chairs and watched a bit of James Bond. What was it, Stace? Which one? The new one? I forgot. No Time to Die. But at the moment, they've got the football on because it's World Cup time, so they've been showing every single match of that. But if it was on, would you be watching it?
No. It's too cold tonight.
Okay, so we are 10 minutes early. So first off, we're going to show you the best place to sit, whether you come for breakfast, lunch or dinner, or even for a slice of pizza at 1 o'clock in the morning, because we always sit down here and there's barely anybody down here. So you come in, mozzarella station in front of you, turn to your left and then go left at the end of this bar. There'll be a beverage station on your left. Just walk straight through these double doors, and as soon as you hit the tables with the metal circles in the middle of them, this is where you need to be. Don't know what these are for, but they do turn on because there is controls, but they've never been on. But this is where we always sit.
I was going to say, so the ship is just under half capacity, but every time we've been in here, this is always empty down here, and everyone congregates around in front of the food. And to me, this feels like its own separate little restaurant.
Yeah, this is a lot better down here.
It's got the ceiling to floor glass bits that obviously it's dark now so we can't see out, but honestly I can't stress enough, just make sure you check this bit out because it's always so quiet. And like I say, it just feels like its own little separate area than the buffet. Like I said, there is seats by the window, but we are going to choose to sit in this little booth here because the lighting's a bit better. I was going to say there's tables for two, there's tables if there's a lot of you, so can't stress enough, just make sure you check this part out. So even though we're in the buffet part, there still is loads of waiters about, so you don't have to keep going up to get a drink. They will come over and take drink orders, and obviously there is a bar in the buffet, so if you've got the drinks package or us, you just pay as you go, you can still have your nice drinks as well with your meal. Right, it's past now, so we're going to see what we can have. As always, pizzas and more pizzas. Cannot stress enough how nice those pizzas are. Meat and cheese. We're just going to wing this quick. Everybody knows what it's like. We're just going to see if there's anything that's any nicer. Fresh pastas there, and then some pre-prepared salads with dressings on, or you can put your own dressing on. Caesar salad, so that's on tonight.
menu in the dining room, and there's some chicken there if you want to put some on. They've got the beef Wellington there. That's also on tonight's dining room menu. And then some accompaniments there, mashed potato rices and some vegetables and some salmon. Then you got your breads, some more meats and cheese there. Some of this does repeat now and again. Now your build your own salad station. And then this is your world cuisine. So we've got some rice there, some cod and some stir-fried beef. And then we're on to your puddings, your little puddings there. I think that's the after 8 one just there, which is what Stacey always has on Gala night. So like I say, a lot of the stuff is actually in here from Gala night. More puddings. Obviously these are a smaller portion than they give you in there, so just pick a couple up, just be greedy. So we've got a bit more world cuisine there. You've got some chicken curry and a fish curry there. And then a vegetable curry and a black bean dal there. Where you get your compliments, you get naan bread and you get poppadoms. More breads. Repeated again, build your own salad station there. And then at the back, this is it, because at night you don't get it all the way around, it finishes just in the middle. Okay, so you can make your own burgers or hot dogs there, breaded onion and blue cheese pudding, that's a little bit different. Fish fingers, this is mostly the same as what they have in the day. They've got some fried fish over there, so you can have fish and chips if you'd like there, and a bit of a, looks like a beef stew. That is it. We are all done and dusted, because it doesn't go all the way around at night. But don't forget, you can always get your free juice, water or tea and coffee. So that's all the food there. Like I did say, there is some things that were on the main dining room menu. Like I say, the beef Wellington and a couple other things were on there. So don't feel like it's going to be inadequate kind of food compared to the main dining room. Some of it is the same. And I did see quite a few people walking around suited and booted. So it's not just us coming in. There's plenty of people in there dressed up a lot more than we are, ready for a good night, coming in the buffet.
We've got the cans of Cokes, they were $3.45 each. And then, let me just stress again, Luke, nobody here, they're all congregated around the fooders.
Yeah, they are.
But that food is not going anywhere.
No, that's where they all are, exactly where we said they'd be, across from the food. People don't want to walk.
We've just got to walk that little bit further.
100 yards and you've got a room to yourself.
Enough talk. Food. If you want to make things like a little bit more formal with it being like elegant evening, what we've decided to do, because what we'd normally do in a buffet, wouldn't we all, is we'd like get a plate, we'd have a bit of like salad, a bit of like your maid, like you'd basically just chuck everything on, even your pudding, some people can.
Hey, whoa.
Yeah, you would. So what we've decided to do is like make it a little bit more formal, and we've kind of done what you would do if you were like in the main restaurant, which is have like a starter, a main and a dessert. So just thinking up, sprucing up the buffet just a little bit. So I've gone for it was like a ready-made salad, and then I've added like a few more bits to it, like croutons, a bit of chicken, some like peppers there, and then I've added some mozzarella. It'd be rude not to when they make it fresh on board, so I think it's got like a bit of pesto on and then just a bit of bread. I did forget that we were doing this because I kept looking around and I was like, oh, that chicken curry looks that. And I'm like, no, we're just going with the starters.
And then so I've done the same. I've had the mozzarella because it's fresh on board and a bit of focaccia. And then I've had the chicken Caesar salad. Well, no, the Caesar salad you would have had in the main restaurant, but they had a bowl full of chopped chicken breast. So I added plenty of chicken to it and some roasted vegetables to give it an extra bit of oomph, which you wouldn't have got in the main restaurant. Okay, so I've gone for East meets West. Fish curry, stir-fried beef with rice, and then this is the beef Wellington, but as he put it on the plate, all the pastry fell underneath. But, looks cooked very nice. And then I've got some veal jus, ravioli, some beef stew. So it's a little bit different than Stacey's plate, let's put it that way.
So I thought I'd go for like a bit of like a curry night. Now,
and now turn it the other way, don't hide everything with them poppadoms.
I was going to say I've been hiding things with poppadoms as I was walking back. I think like my eyes are going to probably be a bit bigger than my belly. I piled a bit too much on. Yeah, there are more chips under that poppadom. Yeah, I think I put a bit too much on. I'm gonna like cut down when we get back. Oh no, I won't, because it's Christmas. January? Mains are all finished. I did leave a bit of my chicken just because I am a little bit fussy when it comes to chicken. I prefer more of like the breast. I wish I'd pet some of that out instead. Like I've ended up with like a bit of thigh.
Yeah.
To me, it's just, yeah, I prefer breast. But then I'm fussy with my chicken, so.
Doesn't bother me at least anything. But I suppose these are things you've got to think about, like, especially when you've got more Europeans on, like anybody who's been, say, Spain and had some paella and stuff like that, they know it's just hacked through the bone, it's all chucked in there, and you've got to nibble it off the bone. And a lot of Brits are just used to chicken breast or chicken nuggets, I suppose, so it's just something to bear in mind. Yeah. And just, you know, nitpicking. My beef, for as nice as it was, could have just done with some sauce. Stir-fried beef and a bit of veg gets a bit dry when, you know, the thin beef, a little bit overcooked into it when it's stir-fried, so personal preference again, could have done with some sauce. Your beef Wellington was really nice because I had a piece of that as well. Yeah, that beef Wellington was cooked nice. Really nice. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, it was really, really tender, that was. A couple of little puddings. Don't know what this is. It was called Malva pudding. It looks like a sticky toffee pudding kind of thing with some custard. Anything with custard, I'm game. And then I only had this one because Stacey said it looks like a witch's brew. And a little cup there, so I'll try it. Then I've just gone for, I've just had a little piece of chocolate cake and a little piece of the after 8. That's what I had in the main dining room at the last gala evening. Last two gala evenings. So I've just had 2 little pieces because I'm so completely full from my main. I could have eaten more, but I'm not going to. So we've just sat in the Sky Lounge, is it called? Yeah, the adults only bar. Yeah, the adults only bar. It is the Sky Lounge. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's called. So we're just gonna go. We just chilled in there for like half hour. Yeah. There was a pianist and a singer, and they were playing the cello as we walked in. And literally 2 minutes later, they were like, "We finished now. We're back in 45 minutes." Yeah. By the time the guy come and took his drinks order, and coming back with the drinks. They just finished. So we were going to get him. I think it is like the cello, the big, but it was like violin. It was like a modern one. It's not violin, but the big thing, and he's like, yeah. It was like a modern one. It was like a thin, like skinny electric one. So the 2 minutes we caught of it seemed really good. So sorry we couldn't get that on camera because, like I say, they did finish. We're going to try catch that later, but we're just going to go and have a game of basketball now. We're not. No. Too full for that. There is people playing in there. They were in like the best clothes. Yeah. Won't be us. No, because I've got a grey shirt on. It'd be too sweaty. So there is a show now in the main theatre. Can't remember what it was. Was it like Bublé, Sinatra kind of stuff? Yeah. Very fitting with like Elegant Night. So we're gonna go catch that. So we'll head there now. And also a little bit different than last time. The captain's doing a speech before the show. Yeah, it's coming out on like the main stage in the theatre, whereas last time it was in the atrium. Yeah. So a little bit different than last time. I wonder if he's a different captain than last time in June. I wonder if he's off now and there's another one. I wouldn't remember what he looked like, to be honest with you. I think I can remember. We'll have to watch the video back. Yeah. So we haven't done too bad at all. We are 4 rows back in the middle. So we've got like a great view of the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest round of applause for the master of the MSC Virtuosa, Michele Di Mauro. That's better.
Dear guests, good evening. On behalf of the entire crew, I warmly welcome you on board MSC Virtuosa. Thank you for choosing MSC Cruises. We will do everything we can to make sure your time on board is a pleasure from beginning to the end. I wish you all a wonderful evening and excellent cruise. Thank you.
It's a marvelous night for the moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes.
When the rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with ease.
I'll say it glee, I didn't mind.
Right, okay, so we just come out of the show. It was quite long. The captain's speech, by the time everybody came out, was quite long. So we're just going to go and try catch a little bit of this silent disco. We're not going to participate, because to me this seems a bit weird up for a gala night. Last time they had a band, but there's plenty of people participating anyway down there. If you can just make out, does anybody else think that Grinch looks quite scary? He's just there. He looks like a cross between the Grinch and Michael Myers. There you go. You're in the video. See you. Your cheesy dancing. Right, she's making me do it.
I'll have a little go. We might stand to the side like this. We don't know yet. Right, so we're back in the cabin now. I've had a really fun night. So we did have a little go at the silent disco. We kind of started like awkwardly to the side, and then we slowly made as well in a little bit, and woo, and then it was like, we're done now. Because it was on last time we were on the ship, and we didn't have a go then. We were like, it's like, oh, it's not really for us. And we were like, no, come on, let's just have a little go, even if it's just, you know, for 10 minutes. But we lasted about half an hour, so...
Was it?
It was about half an hour we lasted,
actually,
yeah. Absolutely gasping for a drink now. But yeah, it was really fun. Like we said before, a bit random. It was on Gala Evening. I think it would have been better with like a band or something.
Yeah, because that's what we had last time. A band was on the bit where you saw the DJ like on the bridge. That was a band last time.
But hey ho, we had a bit of... We showed you a bit of our bad dancing anyway, so there you go.
Yeah.
You lucky things.
The food in the buffet, you know, a lot of it was the same as the food in the restaurant anyway, so maybe if you did want to catch one of the earlier shows and do more of the fun stuff, then the buffet might be a better option for tonight.
Because yeah, there was a 7 o'clock show and a 9 o'clock show. Now, we're a few nights into the cruise now as we're filming this, and on the other nights I will say we haven't had to book on the MSC app for the entertainment.
Yeah, but we did tonight, so just be careful.
Yeah, but
some
we
nights
had to,
you might, some nights you might not.
We just turned up on the other nights, but tonight we went onto that app and it was saying like we had to book it. So whether it was because it was Elegant Evening, I'm not sure, but just double check, because I know that when we were on in June we had to pre-book every single show. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. Just check whilst you're on.
What do you enjoy doing on a gala night? Are you a buffet or a restaurant kind of person, or do you do a specialty restaurant?
Yeah,
that could be another option.
That could be another option
because they do an early sitting as well. Some of them at 6:30, so could always squeeze one of them in. Why not? Because they are very tasty. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Leave us a comment. What do you do on a gala night? What's your favourite thing? Do you dress up? Do you not dress up?
Yeah, let us know. Are you a better dancer on the silent disco? You probably are. That would probably be hard to beat. No,
we're pretty terrible. But leave us a like. Give us a subscribe as well, because it doesn't cost you nothing, and we're very grateful for them. And we'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.
Bye. Good night.